These are the foundation of procedural materials in Blender. These are texture masks. Texture masks work by creating a black and white image, displaying that on top of an object, and then depending on the color value, it will determine what is there. For example, if you have a noise texture and you set the black value to 0 and the white value to 1, then plug this into the roughness of an object, the roughness value will change based on the noise texture. These masks can be put behind a shader or after a shader. For example, if you plug it in beforehand and change the colors on it and you plug it into the color, the BSDF shader will change. But if you have two shaders, for example an emission and just a regular color, then you plug that into a mixed shader node and plug in a noise to the factor node, then it will change both the shaders and merge them into one based on the texture that you've added into the factor. Masks can also be used to show when textures should show and when they shouldn't show. For example, in this galaxy texture, I want the stars in the galaxy to only show in the volumetrics, but not anywhere else around the volumetrics. To do this, I have the stars as a Voronoi texture, and I have it plugged into the bottom of a multiply node, and I have the gas clouds of the galaxy plugged into the top of a multiply node, and I have the factor set to 1. This just makes it so that nowhere else apart from the galaxy clouds will stars show. You can see this as if I turn down the factor to 0, you can see that the stars show everywhere in the object, which I don't want it to do. You can make these masks stronger or less powerful by using a color ramp node or an RGB curves node. Masks can also be helpful for image textures, as they can help you merge two textures and make it more realistic. It also helps when you want materials with different roughnesses, metallics, etc. You can make your own masks by creating a new image texture, then going into texture paint and drawing on the texture. Then if you plug that into an emission node or into something else like a mixed shader node, you can see that based on what you draw, that will become your mask. The last example that I'll show you is of two noise textures. By plugging one into the factor and the other one to the bottom of a multiply node, the bottom noise texture will only show up in the black parts of the first noise texture. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you need more help on the noise texture, check out my video on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.